I am sure most of you have seen the following post that Umar Johnson made indicating that there was a fire at the property that he purchased in Wilmington, Delaware. Anti-Afros Bengali recently uploaded a video, and I'll put a link to that video in the description, outlining that she spoke with the fire marshal and there was indeed a fire at the location, but it's currently under investigation. I have a theory on what might have happened, and it has nothing to do with Umar Johnson setting the fire himself. It has more to do with having a property that is in a high crime area that has a history of being vandalized and has been sitting there for a year with no activity. But I'm going to wait for the final report before I elaborate on this. I know a lot of people have their own theory on what might have happened, so let me know in the comment section what you believed happened. There was a part of the post where Umar said, "We now have to deviate funds from the Garvey building to repair the fire and water damage." And this had a lot of people asking in the comment section, why do you need to deviate funds? Isn't the property insured? And I believe the answer to that question links to two things. The law does not require you to have homeowners insurance or commercial property insurance. However, if the property was purchased via financing, the lender will require you to have insurance because they want to protect their investment. But if the property was purchased with cash, and we know from public records this is how this property was purchased, there is no requirement that you have to have insurance. Now if there's an HOA situation attached to the property, even if it's purchased with cash, they may require you to have insurance. But that doesn't even apply in this situation. Now hypothetically, if this school was to eventually open, and I put that in quotes, there would have to be some type of insurance. But here is the bigger problem, and this is the second factor to why there is no insurance. This property is heavily vandalized. There's a hole in the roof. The bathrooms have been stripped. There's wires hanging from the ceiling. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I recommend that you watch the following video. So the chances of Umar getting this property insured in its current state is next to impossible. So let's talk about the contingency plan. Because as we see, there is no contingency plan in case something happens to the property because there is no insurance. As a supporter of this project or someone that is considering giving Umar Johnson money, here is the question you have to ask yourself. In the event of something happening to Umar, who is going to continue this project? There is no evidence he has a team, and if he does have a team, that in itself is a problem. That would mean he has a team of people that is not competent enough to get this project up and running. There comes a time when you have to put all the emotions aside and apply logic and critical thinking to the situation.